highlighted everything but that. It was
give me
just
this.
in here.
It was somewhere in there.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. This was St. Thomas. Noted that masturbation signaled the beginning of a slippery slope leading to sodomy, adultery, and bestiality. This was
Yeah,
like,
but this was in earlier times.
Yeah, this
We're
is
not
in the turn of the
saying
century.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you what was there.
Yeah. This was even the turn of the century.
When they didn't know.
Yeah. They didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know. So this was crazy.
Trying to check me.com.
No, but you didn't read it right. See, I read this.
You still want to go down?
No, because you just saw bestiality and you went off from there.
No. Did I not say lead to it? And that's what that is saying
No,
right
but
there.
if you would have read the entire paragraph, you would have saw.
Read the damn entire paragraph.
I'm not reading the entire paragraph because
you don't
we don't
want to
have
be
time.
wrong.com. Anyways, go.
Hey, leave me wrong.com. Look here, girl. What it also.
Of the Dawson and Denise show. I'm Denise.
I'm your boy Dawson.
And we're here with our Summer of Sex. And we're going to talk about masturbation addiction. Focusing on the keyword addiction.
Yes, masturbation addiction. And as you guys see, we are back in our old university in a classroom. I'm kind of feeling a certain way. I'm feeling good.
You feeling
feeling very studious.
Good,
I got my psychology book, Sociology of Psychology.
Since you were
psych and sociology major.
Right.
Yes. So, we're talking about masturbation addiction, which is quite common now. There are a lot of people who have addictions to many things, masturbation addiction is one that people really don't talk about unless you're in psychology or sociology because of the stigma around masturbation.
And most people don't talk about masturbation at all. But like I said, we're focusing on the addiction part of it. But let me clear this up. I think masturbating is great. You get to know yourself in order to show somebody else how to please you.
Well, I agree with you on that, but
so we don't want to
we don't want to do
like
that.
It's condescending to masturbate because we're not saying that.
Exactly.
But we just want to focus on an addiction.
Exactly. And basically, from what some medical doctors have said, psychiatrists, and as well sociologists, masturbation is a healthy part of one's sex life and human nature. Most people do masturbate or have masturbated, and actually it is estimated that more than 90% of men and roughly 60% of women have masturbated at least once in their life. So this is not to down talk anyone who has, but we just want to focus on when masturbation becomes excessive. It becomes excessive when you are missing work. You're constantly, it's interrupting your daily routine, and you can't function as a normal person in society because you need to go and masturbate. And there is a DVD, actually it's a documentary out. I wanted you to look at it, but you didn't get to look at it, but I've seen it
Something
before.
spilled on it.
Something. Shut up, girl. You're nasty. Anyway, it's called.
You were supposed to give it to me.
I have it right there, but I mean, what do you mean something spilled on it? You nasty, girl. Anyway, shut up. Look, it's called I Can't Stop Masturbating. And in this, it follows two men. And these men in this documentary masturbate like 17 times a day, one guy does, and the other guy's like 10 to 12 times. And this is what this psychiatrist in the documentary was trying to get to the reason as to why these men did this so much. And that is, when you talk about sexual arousal and response, there are 4 stages of human sexual response. Those are the excitement stage, which is the excitement of the genitals.
When you
and
dance around in your heels and all that.
When you get, whatever. It's the excitement of the genitals in both male and female. For the male, his penis becomes erect. The blood flows, as well as with the woman, the blood flows to the vagina and it causes the swelling and the lubrication to occur. Then the second is called the plateau. It is a constant level of excitement followed by an initial phase of arousal. The third stage, thumping, is the climax or orgasm, is a sudden and pleasant release of tension which is experienced throughout the body. And, for males, it's different. Some people can climax once. For women, it can be once or multiple orgasms, that they have. And then there's a 4th stage, which is the resolution stage, when the body basically goes back to the resting period. which, you know, during that time, you
You
can't
can't take it. You're like, don't touch me. I can't do it.
No, that's what you say?
Just don't.
But between, stop being nasty, but between...
I'm not being nasty. Talk about masturbation. We are adults here. It's
exactly,
sex.
I know.
It's summer sex. See, and then, I mean, we're joking, but to be real, people, that's why people can't talk about sex, because people are always saying, you so nasty.
And, you know, I want to get to that.
And people make you feel bad about pleasing yourself, about pleasing others, about knowing yourself.
Did I make you feel bad?
Hell no. Hell no.
Anyways.
Because people.
Exactly. You know, I'm being too studious. I know all this.
You do.
Anyways, let me tell y'all something.
Let's get it.
What happens is that the body likes the sexual response. And what happens with that is that people tend to, when you have an addiction to something, you become addicted to something, and it becomes, you take it out of control. You know,
you like the way it feels.
And you like the way it feels.
When you're on drugs, you like how that high takes you.
Exactly. So that's what people begin to do. They start to, you know, to masturbate. It also is followed by, you know, in some cases, pornography as well, because it's something that excites you. It's definitely easy gratification. It's solo. You're doing it yourself, and it can be your own little moralist thing.
But see, with the addiction part of it, and when they're trying to get you to stop, what about having sex with a partner? Did they say anything about that?
Yeah,
they want you to stop that as well?
They don't want you to stop that, but what's happening is that some people with masturbation addictions, not all, but some, they may not feel the same excitement or pleasure with that partner that they feel when they masturbate for themselves. And so that's why they masturbate. And it's like, if you have a person, because masturbation addiction ties into sex addiction. So if you have a person who has, you know, that tendency, they want it, you know, they want it.
But when I think I answered my own question, because I was going to be like, with sex addiction, when do we call it an addiction? If you like it,
basically, I think they call it an addiction.
When you're lying.
When it interferes with your daily routine, when you're lying to do it, when you're cheating, when you're having sex with multiple partners. And it's not just multiple partners. People with sex addictions, it's like partners at bars, clubs, anywhere.
You just need to get it.
Get on Craigslist, find these different places. You just need to get it with anybody, which is also dangerous in a sense. You know, we do promote people to use protection, but still, you know, condoms are man-made. I don't care how much protection you use. Just remember that.
You have to learn yourself in order to tell someone else what to do.
Exactly.
In order to be the best you.
And that's healthy. That's in a sense healthy. But when you are using masturbation, you know, excessive masturbation as a way of not having human contact to avoid relationships, that's when it becomes a problem. And when it's
being ashamed of your body could have led to that.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that lead to that. Actually, when you talk about sexual frustration, a lot of people who go through sexual frustration, you know, they tend to masturbate a lot too. And the masturbation, from what a psychiatrist stated in the book I read, it can also lead to more sexual frustration as well, because you think it's going to satisfy you, but it's just a quick gratification, you know, but it's not really satisfying. So there's also anal masturbation. People who also, while masturbating, male and females, while they're manually doing that, having other objects in their anus as well, because some people get more pleasure from anal sex or having something in their anus than they do from the regular way that we would get it. Jesus. Girl, yo.
Y'all didn't see nothing back there? Oh,
no, we didn't see nothing back there.
I was just looking.
Some people, and let's deal with it. Some people do, men and women, get more pleasure from anal sex. So for them, the masturbation would be anal masturbation, because you're sticking an object or some type of rubbing or whatever is going on down there. So of course.
And it's my ass backwards. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not ass backwards. Masturbation is masturbation. We're talking about all of it.
Whoa, okay. Crazy girl, you're crazy. Anyways, it's not, but definitely when you're using objects to masturbate, just be careful, because you're using, like some people use like the different things to, especially when it's, it's too much, you have an addiction.
Or if it's alive.
Yeah. You mean like people who use,
the hamsters and all
yeah,
that?
all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And see, people say, ugh, but you know, there are definitely stories. If you know nurses who work in the ER, they'll tell you stories about people sticking gerbils and hamsters and stuff. That's what, when I took sociology of sexuality, we heard a lot of those stories, and actually we had people who worked at hospitals who came in to tell us those stories, what people did with, like, you know, just, I mean, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But they did mention that it'll lead to bestiality. Not all cases.
Not all
it
cases.
It is mentioned in there that it can lead to a lot of things, and we're gonna do a show on bestiality.
Yeah, we are. But let me correct you. Excessive masturbation does not lead to bestiality. But the thing, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Get the book.
It didn't say that. No, I swear to you, it did not say that.
Okay,
Where did it say that? No.
Hold on, please.
No. I think you were reading when it said in medieval times, when, you know, I think it was back in, I think they had something in there on Sigmund Freud where he said something, and they thought that it led to bestiality and things like that. Go ahead.
I'll get it.
Oh, you gonna try me?
You gonna try me?
This was my major. You gonna try me? Lead to bestiality. Proceed. So while she's sitting here trying to correct me,
you tried to correct me. I said it, and you tried to correct me.
No, I'm not trying to correct you. Excessive masturbation or masturbation.
You highlighted everything else.
No, because I didn't think that was relative to talk about, because masturbation is not going to lead to, when you're, you know, doing it like that, like 17 times a day, that's not going to lead to bestiality unless within your mind.
What are you doing with that gerbil?
No, wait a minute. That's on like zoophilia with bestiality. That's people who have a longing for animals. But a regular person who has masturbation addiction, I don't want to confuse them with, you know, that's going to lead to bestiality, because that's not true. If you're having sex with animals, you're having sex with animals because you like, that's what you're doing because you like it, which in most states is a crime. But that's not, we don't do a video.
No, but they weren't saying, I gotta find it. You highlighted everything but that.
You know, give me this. It was somewhere in there.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. This was St. Thomas. Noted that masturbation signaled the beginning of a slippery slope leading to sodomy, adultery, and bestiality. This was
but this was in earlier times.
This
We're
was
not
in the turn of the century.
That, but I'm just telling you what was there.
This was even the turn of the century.
When they didn't know.
They didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know. So this was me.com.
Trying to check me.com.
No, but you didn't read it right. See, I read this.
You still want to go down?
No, because you just saw bestiality and you went off from there.
No. Did I not say lead to it, and that's what that is saying?
No, but if you would have read the entire paragraph, you would have saw.
Read the damn entire.
I'm not reading the entire paragraph because we don't have time.
Wrong.com. Anyways, go.
Hey, leave me wrong.com. Look here, girl. When it comes to sex, when it comes to anything within our culture, within the American culture, we hide it. But they sell it to you underground. Same thing with pornography and everything.
Because they know there's a need.
It's a need for it. I mean, definitely. You look at why people go and pick up prostitutes. Even if a prostitute happens to be a transvestite. There are a lot of people who pick up transvestites. There are a lot of people who do a lot of things that they won't talk about in the opening, but they do it behind closed doors or in a group. Yeah, definitely. That they formed on the internet. People, all different fetishes that people have. You know, it's true.
We're going to do a show on that too.
Yeah, we definitely going to do a show on fetishes. So, I mean, I think this whole thing with masturbation, it is masturbation addiction. It's something that has to be, you know, discussed. And if you are having problems with this, definitely seek out help for a sex therapist, a counselor, or someone who deals with, you know, any type of sex therapy.
And it's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, I ain't ashamed of nothing. Don't be rubbing me.
You want
to be rubbing me. I ain't ashamed of nothing. I take responsibility for everything I do. I don't have any qualms about anything. I'm sexually liberated. You know, because we also have to think about this for the people who are married, who have partners who masturbate, you know, excessively. I mean, it's like your wife or your husband, they can't compete with, you know, something that you're that's been with you since adolescence. And now you're a grown person and you have this addiction and you're constantly doing it. So the person you're with is like, well, how can I, you know, pleasure you? Or help.
That's his name. His name's Jack.
Yeah, how can I help you if you have this? So definitely couples therapy, along with a counselor who knows anything about, you know, psychology and sexuality.
Communicate, because I can't help you if I don't know.
Yeah, you have to communicate, and don't hide your secrets, especially if you're in a relationship. I think people need to start telling the truth
Even
about
if it hurts.
Even if it hurts, definitely, about your fetishes, what you like, what you don't like, because some people get married on a whim. Oh, I like this, I like that. Then you get married to them and you find out they're a complete dud. They don't like anything, and here you are, you've been doing this for forever, and now you're sexually frustrated because yeah. So definitely, definitely talk to your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or just basically, be honest, be open and honest in your relationships. You may lie to the world, but don't lie to the person you're sleeping with.
Or yourself.
Or to yourself. Please don't. Not cool.